Lagos is the most developed city, one of the most developed cities in Africa. Huh? I'm not talking about Nigeria. Yes, do you know why? Huh? Because the Yorubas are still the brightest in Africa. I said they are still the what? They are still the brightest. So it is not possible for a city of dark people to be developed. Just like if you go to a family and excuse me, there cannot be good houses in a village that is shrouded in darkness. It's not possible. Do you know why? Wherever there is darkness, people destroy what they walk. I said, wherever there is a dark person. That is why when people are not civilized, when they are angry, they start saying so many things. And then when they start, after saying so many things, when their anger leaves them, they regret because they are fools. So what they use their life to do is to build and destroy what they have built. Because darkness will always build and destroy. So I said, the destiny of the earth leans on the brightness of men. Now hear me. God moderates the earth from brightness of men. So the earth cannot be more valuable than the light of men that keep it. So each time God wants to move the earth forward, he will give birth to men of new light. Now, we are talking about the lion will come. The coming of the Lion of Judah is a manifestation of a brighter light. Of a brighter light. So if you look at chapter 60, verse 5 of the book of Isaiah, the Bible said, the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto him. That means the abundance of the sea is waiting for conversion of men. That conversion means people who are worthy of it, made by light. People who are worthy of it, made by light. Now, it is not okay to be hanging around something that you're not worthy to take. Because anything that is expensive make demand on value of men. Excuse me. Every day, situations ask us who we are and what we have. Every day. It's unavoidable. Every day people see you after this meeting. They care about who you are and what you have. And they must treat you that way. Let me say it again. I said they must treat you. Sometimes people don't care about their access to the earth, but they care about the way they are treated, as if though they are going to be treated in a way different from their value. No, not even your landlord will do it. The earth relates, God relates to the earth through the men of light. In fact, it is through men of light that God will hand over the earth to. Yes, because it is only men of light that can preserve the earth. Please, Can I ask you something? Can I ask you to look up? Have you gone to any organization that is big and and those who are intelligent are causing problem there? Do you know why some people in Nigerian army cannot grow into general? As people grow into rank, those who are in darkness are eliminated in the step. They are eliminated in the step. They are dropped. Some of them retire as captains. You see, because they can't continue. There is the separation of value that encourages climbing. They can't cope with it. So at the point they become chaotic. Yes. So they drop them. Somebody came into a place and he find it difficult to manage himself. In the midst, that is managing is, my friend, know your place. Now, great places makes demand on you knowing your place. Now, if you come into a place and you don't know your place, it means you're chaotic and you cannot follow ladder. So they drop you. You come into, you're a captain. I don't know the other man that came is a colonel. And you're struggling to give a colonel an honor of a colonel. Then you are going to stay there. You're going to go down the step. They don't want you. You're going to cause problem in the Nigerian army. And they will drop you. When people want to join police force, for instance, those who came into police as graduates, they give them second superintendent, assistant superintendent, ASP, immediately. And then after a while, they make them superintendent of police. They make them CP. I mean SP. Now, those who join police from secondary school, they take them to recruit. Now, why they have to take them to those other ranks? Because their mind need to be trained to rise. Why they introduce NYSC to Nigeria or NYSC to Nigeria is because they believe that when it is 4 o'clock, the commandant will ask you to come for sports. 4. Nobody comes to your bed. When you hear whistle, you start going there. Now that discipline to be able to go to where whistle is already inculcated in you as a graduate of engineering, as a medical doctor, as a lawyer. So when they employ you into a bank or you are in a court, they have already instilled into you an ability to stay with the people. They have inculcated into you what is called ability to stay. For instance, when I got admission into Unijos, I just go to my hostel. No, I went and copied timetable, and I started looking for lecture halls on my own. Something is called general studies. We call it GS for all year 1 students. Nobody told me, my friend, GS goes on by 7. Nobody came to knock in my room and said, you're going to so A1 to go and do GS. They didn't tell me. When I copied it, I copied also GS for general study for all year 1 students. And they told me it is in A1. And they said it is by 7. And no lecturer knocked in my room to remind me. What the lecturer will do is that when it is 7 o'clock, he go to the class to teach. And the hall will be full. In fact, throughout the time I was in the school, that was only lecture they taught with microphone. Because of the crowd. And there was no day I entered inside. I attended that class from window. Now, please hear me. Those process, somebody who didn't go to university don't pass through it. And it tells in the person's life. I already know, like when I was trying to come out now, I already know how long it will take me to drive from the church to this place and how long I will stay in my office before I come in down here. This is under calculation. Now, I didn't learn the calculation because I'm shepherd. I was already patterned. I can also interpret the state of my mind. The state of my mind when I'm trying to come inside the hall is a learning. Now, I didn't start the APC. So, when God wants to take you to height, He considers the measure of your brightness. Jesus was preserved by the light of Christ. Excuse me. I want to say something very serious to a young man. God believe you have chosen everything evil when you abandon light. Let me say again. I say God believe an individual have chosen everything evil. If you don't buy book, you don't do learning, God will believe you have chosen everything evil, including poverty, including sickness, including bondage, including diseases, including death. It is an unconscious choice on evil. So when Jesus came to the earth, he knew to be King of Kings and Lord of Lords, he needed to be preserved by the light of Christ. I don't know what I'm saying anything. I say he need to be by. So he started fellowship with that light that he might live. Eternal life was inculcated in the light of Christ. So as Jesus fellowship with the light of Christ, he adopted eternal life. Let me say again. I say as Jesus fellowshiped with eternal life, he adopted the light of Christ, the life of Christ. When they were chasing him to kill him, he could die at that time in Matthew chapter 2 because he has not taken the light. So he spent 30 years to take the light. Nobody will take the light of life for you. If you want to live, then take the life of light. Take the light of life. God will not take it for you. If you want to be rich, then take the light of life, the light of riches. If you want to be free from sicknesses, then take the light of that have the shield. Everything good is in light, and we have to do voluntary taking of light. Yes, you have to take it. You have to do voluntary. You have to know it. You have to look for it. You have to pay. Light is more important than life. There is no price that is paid for light that is too much. In fact, to live without light is dying please. Is to be dying without knowing. Hear me. Don't listen to anybody who is trying to tell you